Hey everybody! So welcome to the Tarotscope for October 30th through November 5th, 2017. I'm Brandy Joy, and I'm your host for the week for the energies of the week. You ready? I did Classic Witch today. I had green on, but it's kind of almost gone at this point. I'm trying to do like a Wizard of Oz type of witch theme. So how's everybody doing? Ready for your cards? All right, if you're just joining me, please pick A, B, or C. And as you pick A, B, or C, I will be reading the cards for everyone based on your choices. So, you ready? I know it's been crazy. It really has, you guys, because there's so much going on with relationships, partnerships, reflection and mirroring of your shadows from other people right now. So it's not just you dealing with your stuff, it's other people kind of throw it in your face. And by accident a lot of times. So right now there's just a lot of mirroring going on, a lot of relationship stuff going on. You can hear my little dog probably making noises. She's chewing on a Halloween toy. That's a little loud. Sorry. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Thank you. I actually lectured this way at the university tonight. I have the full costume on, the whole cape, everything, the dress, the boots. Hey, good to see you all. So pick A, B, or C so you can get your guidance for the week. See what the energies have in store for you. You know, it's still very intense for everyone. A lot going on astrologically, a lot of energies up in the air. A lot of people are learning some things about themselves right now and how to deal with things. So you ready? Yeah, this week on Wednesday, I'm trying to decide what I'm going to talk to you guys about. I don't know if I'm going to do cord cutting or talk about the matrix. The matrix of reality. I don't think I've done one on that yet. Probably kind of a little bit here and there, but yeah. So anyways, let's pull these cards, guys. You ready? You got your A, B, or C ready? You have it in your head. You ready? I know a lot of people, new people go, I don't understand. Just choose A, B, or C. Your higher self knows which one to go to. All right. A's, you ready, A's? Feel something over here. Oh, 5 of Swords. You know what? Let me see if I can point this down so you guys can see the cards. Let's see. There we go. All right. So A's, you ready? Let's see what your advice card is. I feel it right here. Aw, 6 of Cups again. I remember we got that one last week. All right, let's do B's. All right, B's, you ready? 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles for my B's. And so let's look at your advice card for my B's. You ready? B's. Knight of Wands. All right, C's. Ready, C's? Feeling something over here. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. And finally for my C's. King of Pentacles. Another Pentacles. All right, and for those of you, hey, Gabriel. So for those of you that joined the masterclass this week, congratulations. We will be having a live class very soon scheduled. So yeah, a lot of people joined the Tarot Masterclass over the past few days. If anyone is interested in learning the tarot cards and didn't hear about it, just let me know. Because the tarot cards are the most amazing counseling tool that you can use. Oh my gosh, I love them. They help me so much every single day. So let's see what they have in store for you. For my aids, we have the 5 of Swords. Oh, I see I'm freezing up a little bit on here. 5 of Swords. So 5 of Swords is a card of loss and betrayal, right? And this card is showing that this week you're feeling betrayed. You're feeling like someone is taking something from you. Like, it could be your energy. It could be, actually something physical. But you're feeling like someone is taking something from you, right? So this is like a card of feeling like not just loss, but loss to another person, right? You can see that he's very, in the picture, he's very smug. And he has all the swords, and the other guys are walking away with their heads down. So it's almost like they went to battle and he won, right? So this is a card of, he has 3 swords in his hands, 2 laying on the ground. So this is a lot with numerology, right? 5 is the card of, the number of transformation, of change. And this is a mental card because it's swords. So it's saying a mental transformation is underway for you. And it has a lot to do with other people not treating you right this week, feeling like just people are taking something from you, or someone is taking something from you, feeling loss to other people. So this is the energy for you this week, feeling like a loss to other people. This is very Scorpio, actually, in terms of distortion of Scorpio energy, of 8th house energy. So what I'm seeing here is that it's just like a feeling of being betrayed in a way, mentally. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for my A's, is this feeling of betrayal, this feeling of like loss to some other person. And the advice card for you is the 6 of Cups. Okay, so the 6 of Cups is now it's funny, think about it, 5 and then 6, right? So we have 5 of Swords and then 6, right? 5 of Swords, 6 of Cups. Interesting. So this is like mental transformation and loss. And then we have 6 of Cups, which is an emotional card. This is a card of emotional renewal. So it could be someone coming back into your life to help you out. This could also be a card of counseling, of getting someone to help you and give you good advice this week and kind of be there for you. You see how he's giving her the flowers? This is like friendship, someone that's like here to come and help you and give you something renewal-like. And this is just a very good card for emotional renewal. So there's someone that's either going to come back into your life, or someone that is in your life, or maybe a counselor that you could go to, that is going to help you emotionally come out of this mental transformation that you're going through. I always call my mom. She's a psychic, and whenever I'm going through something, I call my mom, and she's always there to talk to me, and to make me feel better, because she's very intuitive, highly intuitive, and she just picks up on everything, and I don't even have to tell her anything, and she just starts talking. So maybe you have somebody in your life like that, or maybe you can find somebody like that this week, because that's what it's showing. Is there someone that can help you to pull out of this negativity, this mental negativity that's going on? It can help you pull out of it. Okay, so 6 of Cups is my advice card for my A's. So find someone that you can talk to, whether it's a counselor, an advisor, a spiritual advisor like myself, or any other psychic that can give you some good advice, intuitive advice, or maybe somebody you know. And again, that card also symbolizes someone coming back into your life. So it could be someone maybe that you need to renew your relationship with, or that you need to talk to that you haven't talked to in a long time or a while, right? So there's definitely someone that needs to talk to you, though. That's for sure. It's going to help. Okay. Now, for my B's, we have the 8 of Pentacles. All right. So the 8 of Pentacles is a card of practice. Now you see, he's not building something. He's actually practicing something. He's doing something over and over again, right? So 8 of Pentacles is, he's working on these things, but he's making the same thing over and over again. So right now you're actually disciplining yourself this week, and you're practicing something. You're like, okay, in order to make this happen and to keep moving forward, I really need to actually discipline myself and practice. This is about practice for you, right? And so you are practicing this week. You're already there. This is something that you're actually going to be doing this week. You're going to be practicing. You're going to be disciplining yourself. You're going to be practicing, right? So that might be, I don't know, ritual. It could be working on massage therapy or something that you're doing in the healing field. But it could just be artwork. I mean, this could be anything where you're practicing. So this is what your focus of the energies are this week, is practice. Tarot, there you go. Perfect. Yes. Practice, practice, practice is what's happening for you. That's your focus this week. Now, the advice card is, you got the Knight of Wands. This is a card of moving forward with great inspiration. So this practice is really going to pay off for you this week. You're going to start really moving forward with this. So this disciplined practice that you're going to be doing this week, you're getting the Knight of Wands. So it's not like you're just stagnant or kind of waiting. This is you actually feeling inspired and moving forward with this, right? So we have the Knight of Wands is a very fiery card. You can see the salamander on his jacket. The salamander symbolizes small steps, small baby steps, little steps will get you very far. Because salamanders, they have little steps, but they can go fast and far, right? And this is just a card of like moving forward, fiery inspiration, the spark of life, galloping forward. So your advice this week is to just keep going with that. Keep that practice-focused energy that you're already feeling like, all right, I need to really settle this down and I need to practice and I need to discipline myself this week. And man, you're really moving forward. You're going to really go with this. This is a good thing for you. Whatever this practice is that you're doing this week, it's going to move you forward. You know, so you're on the right track, bees. You're on the right track. Okay. Okay. So let's take a look at our C's. Oh man, I am freezing up, you guys. I hope I'm not freezing on all of you. I hope you can hear me okay. All right. So Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is a card of choice. All right. So if you picked C, right now, you are trying to balance things. You're feeling out of balance. You're having some decisions to make, right? You're not feeling like perfect right now. You know, you're feeling like, I have these different choices to make. It's making me feel a little bit imbalanced because I want to move forward, right? So just a little bit. It's not like, oh my God, I'm so out of balance. It's just more like, I can't quite decide on something. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Darcy. Yes. So this is like trying to make a decision. You can see he's holding these two pentacles and you can see the wavy water in the back with the ships and everything, right? Can you see all that? Right. So this is a card of making choices in terms of your physical manifestation. So this is about, this isn't just about like, you know, meditating or anything. This is actually like making a choice about your physical manifestation. So this could be money, a job, career, some type of thing that you're going to want to move forward on in terms of finances, in terms of jobs and careers and things that are more about the physical world, you know, physical manifestation. So Two of Pentacles is about choice, making a choice. So how many of you are feeling from these C's here, how many are feeling like some type of imbalance, like you have a decision to make? And so it's like, oh my goodness, I've got to make this choice. I'm not sure which choice to make exactly. I'm kind of feeling it out, right? Anybody feeling this? This is what I'm getting from my C's. It's just like this choice energy that's a little like I'm not quite balanced yet, but I'm getting there. It's not that you're crazy imbalanced. It's just something's not quite right yet about moving forward. Now, the good thing is it looks positive for you. All right. Now, if you're looking to read tarot cards, do something intuitive, some type of channeling for yourself, yes, you need to be doing that because that will help you to make the decisions, right? That's what I do. Whenever I'm making a decision, I always use my tarot cards. They're amazing. They help you so much. And now it looks like the choice you were going to make this week, you're going to finally settle on a decision. because here we have the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is a very positive card. This card is very positive for wealth and fruitfulness and abundance and happiness. You can see he's sitting on the throne. He is the king of physical manifestation. So law of attraction is all about this king. So this decision that you're working on this week, this confusion that you're kind of feeling, you know, you're going to finally come to some terms this week with things. It's finally going to go, oh yeah, maybe I should do this. And I really need to focus my energies here. But whatever that is, it's looking very positive for you. So even though you're feeling this Two of Pentacles, you know, going through this week, ultimately you are going to be on the right track is what I'm getting. So I would suggest to really jump on that track for my C's is to really get into some channeling work. Play with some tarot cards, do some, you know, some type of meditation work, something that's channeling so you can get that information downloaded from your higher self. That information is there. It is ready to be in you so that you know the right choices. So if you're feeling that little bit of imbalance, it's going to be okay, but you got to actually do something to get the information to move forward with this king. This King of Pentacles is a gorgeous card. It is such a wonderful card for physical abundance and really feeling good about things. So use this King of Pentacle energies and really channel your information to make the right decision for yourself, because it looks like you're on the right path. You're going to start really getting some good information on what you need to be doing to figure this out, this imbalance, and to make your right choice. But you got to do something to really get that information internally, right? It's all about the internal information. So if you ever have questions, I love to hear from you guys in Vibe Tribe in my community. You can always ask me questions in there and say, hey, so I'm interested in this subject. And then maybe I can talk about it on our Wednesday night session, because Wednesday nights at 10 p.m., I always teach you something. So we can do something like that this week if you want. We could talk about channeling or cord cutting, or because cord cutting gets rid of negative programming, and that can help people make better decisions sometimes and to lighten up the energy field and the aura, right? So that's it for this evening, you guys. Yeah, cord cutting, Cindy. Okay. All right, we got one for cord cutting. Feel free to go on Vibe Tribe, you guys, and just let me know what you're thinking, what you'd like to learn about. It was awesome seeing you all on tonight. I hope you all are having a fun, all right, cool, Brie, a fun Halloween week. I'm Brandy Joy, and please feel free to message me if you'd like a reading or you want to learn something like the tarot cards. I have a tarot masterclass. Everybody's into the cord cutting. I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm just digging this. Let's do it. Let's do cord cutting on Wednesday night. I can teach you about some cord cutting. It's amazing stuff, and so many of us need that, especially when we're empathic light workers, right? We tend to pick up other people's energies, and we tend to feel everything, and just people latch on, right? Energetically, and they vampire us a bit. So I think that's a good subject for Wednesday. I'm digging it. So anyways, I'm Brandy Joy. Happy Halloween to all of you. If you haven't seen my videos on Scorpio's Day of the Dead or the Jack-o'-lantern, I did post them, so they're on the page. And feel free to share them with your friends. If you have kids, you might want to show them the Jack-o'-lantern one, where I tell you the story of Jack. Getting a lot of cord cutting. I love it. Yes, cord cutting. That's like one of my new big things that I'm really into. So I'm excited to do that. That's great. I'm glad you guys are excited too. Yay. Awesome. Yay. All right, you guys. Well, happy Halloween. Tomorrow is Halloween. So tonight is Devil's Night, I guess. Yeah, so I was thinking about maybe telling a ghost story or something. Would y'all like to hear a ghost story before we go? I do have real ghost stories. Being in the world that I'm in. Oh my. Cord cutting. Yes. Can't wait for Wednesday. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, I'll tell you a quick ghost story, all right? All right. Which one should I tell you? I have so many. I have I could tell you the one about the, okay. Here's a scary one for you. What's on Wednesday? Cord cutting. So let's see. I'll tell you one about something. Okay. So 5 years ago. Oh wow, it's snowing already. Oh wow. All right, so here's a little ghost story for you guys. This was real. All right. I know, you know, a lot of people that practice magic, and I met someone that was a magician, and I brought him into my house to do a clearing. I thought he was going to do a clearing, but he decided to do Enochian magic in my house. And if any of you know what that is, it's a very powerful, and I call it dangerous form of magic. You're messing with entities, okay? I was just exploring it and learning about it at the time, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. It seems powerful, seems interesting. I want to learn about it, you know. So he comes to my house and he puts the Enochian symbols all over me, and he starts doing his chanting, his Enochian chants, right? And he's sitting in the chair over here. I'm sitting on the couch, and I was his channel. And so he put me into a trance. So he's chanting and doing the Enochian chants, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I feel this thing pressing on me. You know, I could feel like this energy pressing very hard on me. And I was like, this doesn't feel good, you know, and I could see things, you know, I was getting the visions and all of this, and I was telling him things. And then my guides, they kept throwing a curtain in front of my face, you know, and I kept telling them, you know, oh, they threw the curtain in my face. I can't see anything. And he kept like, move the curtain. And he was trying to get me to channel for him. So he was really working this hard, you know, and I could feel this thing pressing all over me. Like it was pressing this energy, and it was very heavy. And I felt like I was being possessed, like something was trying to possess me. And I felt very sick and dizzy, and I did not like this, you know? So I was telling him, I'm like, oh, I don't like this. I feel sick. I don't like this. And, you know, he kept doing it. And then finally I stopped it. I stopped the session. I called my mom when he left, and I'm like, hey mom, yeah, so I just did this like ritual thing. And she goes, oh my God, she goes, I feel it. I feel this heavy energy. I feel this, you know, dizziness. Oh my God, Brandy, what did you do? And I'm like, I didn't really do anything. I was channeling. I was just sitting on the couch, and he was doing the Enochian work, and I felt this awful thing. So I stopped it. And she goes, oh my God, I'm so glad you stopped it. Right. So I went to bed. And when I went into the bedroom, I could see out my door of my bedroom. I could see like this. I thought, oh, it's a golden angel. I can see this long, tall entity in front of my doorway. And it's in the corner, and it's outside of my doorway. Okay. So I'm like staring at it, and I'm like, okay, that's a little freaky. I guess it's an angel. It's not coming in my room. That's good. You know, and it stayed there. It stayed there for days. Like, it didn't move. I could see it from in my bedroom, and then I could see it from the other side of the hall when I was down in the kitchen area. It was like a dining room with a table, and I could see it in the same spot, and it was floating. So it looked very tall to me because it was floating, you know, and I couldn't see it directly. I would have to just take my eyes just a little bit, and I could see it. And it was this like golden yellow. Yeah. And so I'm thinking, oh, it's like an angel. It's gold, right? It must be an angel. And so I'm on the phone with my mom, and I'm sitting at the dining room table, and it's like really late at night, probably around 1 a.m. in the morning, because me and my mom are both night people, and we talk all night or whatever, you know, so we're on the phone, and I'm on my computer, and I can see the thing down the hallway on the left. I'm on the phone with my mom, and I'm looking at something on the computer for her, and all of a sudden she got really quiet. Now, if you know my mom doesn't get quiet much. So she got quiet, and I thought, oh, she's actually letting me do something on the computer for a second for her with stop talking for a minute, right? But I thought it was a little strange. And all of a sudden, I see this big yellow thing coming at me, like flying through the hallway towards me and then sideways into the laundry room in front of me. And I mean, this thing was like a cartoon. It was this huge yellow blur that went like right in front of me. And I'm just like sitting there stunned, like, oh my God. And I didn't see it in the corner anymore. I'm like, oh, that was that thing, holy crap, right? So I didn't say anything. I'm just sitting there freaked out. And my mom's on the phone. She goes, there's something in your laundry room. Go to the laundry room. I'm like, I'm not going to the laundry room. I saw that thing. And she's like, no, you have to go make sure it's gone. And I'm like, I don't know how to make sure it's gone. What if it's still there? It's probably going to get me. And she's like, no, go in the laundry room. She's on the phone with me now. Remember, I didn't tell her about this thing ever. Okay. So I go over, I sneak to the laundry room. I like look in and I'm like, I don't see anything. I didn't go in there, you know? And she's like, okay, good. It's gone. It must have gone somewhere else. I don't know where it went. And I'm like, Mom, what the hell just happened? This thing's been hanging out in my hallway. I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to scare you. I didn't want to tell anybody what I was seeing because I didn't want to give it any credibility either, because I know that if you give things credit, sometimes they'll stick around, they'll get energy from it. So I was just like not telling anybody. I didn't write it down. And then she's like, all of a sudden I was in your hallway and this big, like, well, not big, but this, she said this like crazy looking woman was hanging out by your doorway in your bed to your bedroom. Oh, really? So I'm like, yes, that's where it's been for like days. I didn't tell you, but it's been right there ever since we did the Enochian magic. And I'm like freaked out, right? I'm just like, oh my God, this is the weirdest shit I've ever seen. So then I tell my friend Sherry about it. Now, Sherry is also a magician. She's amazing. And I tell her what happened, and she knew the guy and stuff. And she's like, oh my God. She's like, he should not have been doing that. He was not ready for that kind of work. He shouldn't have been doing that's horrible. And she said that when he did that, it opens a gateway, and that he opened the astral gateway, but he didn't even know how to close it or do anything. Like, he knew what the hell he was doing. And he opened it, and this thing got through into my house from the astral. And so it was kind of just hanging out in my house. And so she was really upset about that. But that was the last I ever saw it. I've had quite a few crazy experiences like that. But that's one of the things that really said, oh, you know what? There is a lot more going on than what we can see. I'll tell you what, there's a whole nother world right here. Yes, doors are openings. Yeah, I would like to learn more about that, but that's all I know is what I experienced. And that's my ghost story of the night. So if you have a ghost story, I'd love to hear about it. If you'd like to post it in Vibe Tribe for us, you can even go live on there. That would be fun. I love hearing about other people's stories. So thanks for joining me, everybody. Have a happy Halloween, and I will see you Wednesday night for cord cutting talk. Bye for now. Thanks.